This was a game that had been circled on my calendar all year long. Going up against two legitimate defensive superstars in a rivalry game, that kind of challenge can get you up for a game with Will. I knew there was probably no right answer to this question. We were dealing with two all-pro caliber players, but I just had to find a way to needle my rival one more time.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, Robbie Gould set to kick off. It's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. A shotgun give to Fournette. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you put out everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. From the gun, Jensen, flush to his right. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Blanketed coverage by Houston makes it 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Operating from the gun, Jensen. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Looking to throw on second down. Jensen got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Now, this is the second meeting of the season between these two division rivals, and as was the case earlier in the year, there seems to be a more reserved and serious approach from both of these teams heading into this late season matchup than we saw last year.
Yeah, I think maybe the coaches have had enough of the social media antics going into this game. From what we heard this week, they went old school and said, let's just cut this nonsense out. And to be clear, this rivalry has never needed all that off-field noise. Plenty of history between these two franchises. And this year especially, we know we don't need anything distracting us from the fact that both of these teams look like they can be Super Bowl contenders. Let's just go play the game.
That's good.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Move those chains.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
What's the deal, y'all?
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Well, when we met with his coaching staff earlier in the week, they had a very clear message. This is the biggest test that our offense has faced all season long.
And what I enjoyed about our time with them, they met this thing head on. When we presented the question to them, they told us they're not even thinking about how they won the last 3 meetings against this team.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They begin with a run by Fournette. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 14-yard line.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And Robinson with a big catch.
Allen Robinson. That's good. We're on Jackson.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful.
It's a foot race. The 30, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook with his So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Now, 1st down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one into the hands of D.J. Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good. We're on Jaguars.
Well, CD, let me ask you this. Earlier you referenced that both of these teams look like potential Super Bowl contenders, and therefore obviously very possible that they might meet again in the postseason. That being the case, are either teams maybe holding anything back, not wanting to show too much here in the second half?
I'm glad you asked me that, because I truly don't think so. To me, this rivalry runs so deep on both a player and an organizational level. Look, it's city to city. I don't think either team's going to be playing their cards too close to the vest. Plus, these two teams are so familiar with each other, I don't think there's anything to be gained by holding anything back. Go ahead and throw your best stuff at them, and let's see what happens.
The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blind.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Officially just 20. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Ross Blacklock. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
On the slant, this is Chark.
So the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Quickly into the hands of Robinson.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run it again with Fournette. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. Look at the geography of the field, right?
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Lambo is good.
The field goal,
And that'll push the lead up to 17.
makes the score Jaguar.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Even a totally healthy defense could not make a difference in this one. That is 4 straight wins in this rivalry now.
Oh, I love how bold you went there, partner.
today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville. It's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing on first down, Jensen. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. The 40. He's at the 30. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. A pass there complete to Westbrook. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Keep going, keep running,
touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, an 80-yard touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, CD, this is the 5th time in the last 2 seasons we'll get the chance to see 2 of the league's most bitter rivals face off. And this time, it's with additional playoff stakes and a very public trash talk. That's a thing of the past. It appears as if these 2 teams right now, they're solely focused on surviving and advancing.
Well, it certainly seems that way on the surface, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe below the surface, away from us, these guys aren't exchanging some smack talk privately. You know, they can call each other on the phone. They can text each other. They can do all of those things. So I think the war of words has turned into a Cold War. And not everyone is aware of what the players may be saying to each other privately. But that doesn't matter. What matters today is that these 2 teams are going to get together, and one of them will head home for the next 9 months with a bad taste in their mouth because they were knocked out of the playoffs by a team they can't stand.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, CD, you think back to the previous meetings between these 2 clubs. This offense has had success moving the ball down the field and putting points on the board against this defense. How do you think that they keep that up here in this playoff matchup?
Well, I think if they've watched the film and self-scouted, they have a firm grasp of what they've done well so far, and now they've got to find out what the next things are, the added wrinkles they can put in, because they've got weapons that can be explosive against any defense, and they need to get the ball to those guys. But they also understand this is going to be a big-time defense they're going up against, and they're going to need their best effort. Otherwise, it's going to be a long ball game.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's a nice click and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back. And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The tackle there by Fabian Moreau. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. From the gun, Jensen. And he's got his big receiver, Robinson, for the Jacksonville touchdown. Allen. The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. On first down, Jensen. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he'll let this, and that's caught inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that... So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They find some open field here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, CD, we talked a lot about this defense, and certainly a lot of things, a lot of questions surrounding their unquestioned leader on this side of the ball. If this happens to be in his last half of football, if they don't advance, could this be the final time we see him in that uniform?
That's right, partner, because we've all known that he was going to be a free agent this offseason, and he could head elsewhere. Extension talks with his current team broke down earlier this season, and he was vocal about wanting to make sure that he was valued. So he could very well be packing his bags and heading to another NFL city.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
On for the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the first. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. It would have been a long kick. It was prime fake field goal territory. They faked it, they got it.
So much for defense in this situation, because the natural play there is you go into what we call safe, meaning you don't really rush on that one. You almost concede. If they want to give it a long one like that and make it, so be it. You just don't give up the fake. Yet they did anyway. Poor execution on the defensive side.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Ryan looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Roby on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Jensen. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. LaVista Chenault, 42 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Jensen. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
3rd and 2.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Fournette. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On 1st and 10, Jensen. And he rifles one incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Bradley Roby on the coverage defensively.
Throwing again. Jensen. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Jensen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jensen. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, at this point, I think it's safe to say that they have their rival's number.
Yeah, if that wasn't clear based on how the last 4 regular season meetings have gone, Now with a playoff win today, we have conclusive proof of that, don't we? What I'm curious about is what this defense will look like next year. Could they end up losing one of their best defensive players in the league to free agency? That's a question for management. The team hopes he'll be around.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
So your rival shocked everyone and signed with you guys in the off-season. What did he bring to the team?
There was an adjustment period for everyone involved. Guys were skeptical it could work, but once they saw that him and I were cool, everybody bought in.
As players get into the later stages of their career, oftentimes it's an injury that leads to retirement.
After an injury like that, it takes some time to regain the comfort to sit in the pocket under pressure.
right, man. Eyes up, eyes up. Take a look at what we got here. This play's all about timing. You guys mess up.
You have got one more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
All right, you've got one shot left. We are going for gold.
With a playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. As much as it pained me to sit out that week's game, I knew it would pain me even worse if I played and cost the guys the game.